She is sitting in a room full of people. Laughter everywhere, voices overlapping. But she feels completely invisible. Her phone lights up again and again. Messages, notifications, calls. She slowly turns it face down. And she whispers, "I'm not alone. So why do I feel like I don't exist here?" Most people would name this feeling in one word: lonely. But psychology doesn't rush that answer. It asks something deeper. Is this loneliness or something else? Because these two are often confused, but they are not the same. So, what is loneliness? Loneliness is not about being alone. It is the feeling of being emotionally disconnected from the people who are actually present in your life. It is the gap between the connection I have and the connection I need. And here is something important. A person can live completely alone and feel deeply at peace. And another person can sit in a crowded room and feel like they are disappearing. Because loneliness is not a situation. It is a signal. Like hunger, telling the brain something essential is missing. She suddenly says, "I don't even feel like talking anymore. I'm tired of trying." Now we are entering a different territory. Not loneliness anymore, isolation. So what is isolation? Isolation is not just a feeling, it is a pattern of protection. A slow withdrawal from connection, not because the person doesn't need others, but because connection has started to feel unsafe. In psychology, this often appears after emotional rejection, chronic shame, or relational trauma. But at its core, isolation is not a choice. It is a survival strategy. She says quietly, "When people get close, something inside me shuts down. I'd rather disappear than feel that pain again." This is the moment where isolation becomes visible. Because isolation does not only push people away, it also disconnects a person from the part of themselves that still wants connection. So let's make it clear. Loneliness says, "I need someone to understand me." Isolation says, "If I let anyone in, I will lose myself." Loneliness is the pain of missing connection. Isolation is the fear of entering connection. And neuroscience suggests something interesting here. Loneliness activates the brain's social drive system, pushing us toward connection. But isolation slowly shifts the brain into a threat-based state, where connection is no longer comfort, it feels like risk. That's why loneliness can heal through connection, but isolation can remain even when people are present. Because what it needs is not pressure, it is safety. Not go out and meet people, but you are safe, even if you try. She finally realizes something quiet, but powerful. So I'm not against people, I'm just trying not to get hurt again. And that sentence changes everything, because this is the truth most people miss. Loneliness says, "I want connection." Isolation says, "I'm afraid of what connection might do to me." Loneliness is the absence of connection. Isolation is the fear of connection. And sometimes, the deepest pain is not being alone. It is slowly learning how to disappear while still being surrounded by people.